Evening all, and welcome back to Factory Town. So, I've left the game running for a little bit. I swapped over the barn from there to here so we can carry on doing our research. It's coming along quite nicely. But we have a few problems. The first problem I noticed is that we don't have enough herbs. We've completely run out of them, although that's not doing as badly at the moment because of other reasons. But we have a couple of herbs here. We have a single herb here and 3 herbs here, so we might need to look into that. But the more important problem is the reason why this has stopped, and the reason why our mines have stopped, and the reason why everything has currently stopped. We've run out of red coins. This is completely tanked. We were using way too many, and I don't think I've actually set. I think I've set up something to sell. Yeah, we're selling wood, I think. Oh, and cloth conveyor belts. I actually had a silo there full of wood. I was just testing whether I could move that over. And we need to figure that out. We need to figure out wood. Not wood, sorry. We need to figure out red coins. So we want some of these things to be sold. And I'm thinking of looking at warm coats. I think that's something that isn't going to require iron. Warm coats need wool. They need leather, they need shirts. Shirts just require any form of cloth, that's fine, but they do require wool and leather. So we need to get wool and leather from over here. Which we could either run on the train system and drop off in this barn here. Or another barn. And then ship it down. Probably going to be the way we do it, if I'm honest. And then this little segment in here can be for producing wool. I was going to make this cake, but I might put cake up there when we come to the gourmet stuff. We're doing okay for the other coins. It's just this one is killing us completely. So yeah, and I don't need that being anywhere near as high as it is now. I realised that I don't need that to be as high. It can be lower. Although actually, I'm not going to do that yet because I might have to transfer things underneath there and it would be easier to do it that way. So, right, what do we want to do? Well, first and foremost, we want to make shirts. So let's put in one of those there, put in that there, and a splitter, and you can be making our shirts. There's job 1 done, awesome. Then we need the shirts going into another although I could make it all the same one if I'm honest with you, because they are a lot quicker than these. So I think we'll do, yeah, I think we'll go into one. So we're going to make shirts and warm coats in that one there. So this needs access to wool and leather. Now I really want to move this round. I want to move these so that I can carry on that and move this. I can carry on the road and even go over the water if I want to. Because I need a way to get the wool and the leather over to here. If I can move those, I can extend that across. Yeah, so we're going to move the... we're going to move these barns. So let's get rid of the grabbers on those for the moment. We will remove that and just move that over by 1. It needs to be moved by 1 to there. And we can put some cheese into our base because the cheese isn't as important. Okay, so let's flatten down the terrain here, shall we? We can't afford it. It will cost red coins to flatten down terrain. That's a problem. That is a problem. Okay, so In that case, how about we just do something like that. You need access to milk and you need access to cloth. You need to output food. Access to milk is not an issue. We could quite happily just do that and then that'll work there. Or we can move these a bit further, but we need to move that barn anyway, don't we? Yeah. You go away. So if the road's going to come down there, I don't want to move that over too, so it's out the way of the road. And then we want to grab a rail. Do that. Really, I want to move that one more now, don't I? Yeah, we'll move to there. Yeah, like that. There we go. Okay, so we do that in there. Get rid of all these here for the minute. Okay. We're gonna need to move our chicken grabber over to there. Oh, and I'm actually going to turn that off for the moment. Then we need to run our path down like this. Okay. So then the road's going to do that, and then the road will probably come up here and then go above ground along here because we don't want to mess up the things. Although it wouldn't be too bad because it would actually be all 3 blocks. Okay. Okay. We got that to there, like that to there. So right, that kind of works. But we need now to have the kitchen, these 2 kitchens, to produce milk. They need milk. Can't really put them on this side, I don't think. Can I? I can move these. I can move these out blocks. They're not a problem at all. Just thinking, if I move that straight on and then into there, like that. That will still work with these. These will still quite happy to do their thing there. You stop because you're full. Right. And then we can move these to here. Can we? But then I don't know how I'd get the milk and cloth. Well, the cloth I could do, that's easy enough, but how to get the milk to go above that? Then how do I get the thing out? The cheese out. Not enough space. Not enough space here. I'm doing things over the top as well. I don't think I need to do anywhere near as much as what I'm doing here. I would like that path to go through though, just in case it's required anywhere. So let's move this. Oh, we've unlocked mana power. Awesome. That's nice and helpful. Right. So remove all those. Blah, blah, blah. You are going to have an offset to there, and you are going to have an offset to there. You're going to be less than 50. Not quite sure why they don't remember their settings. You link to that, you link to that. And then you are going to link to beef. And you are going to link to chicken. And we'll put in that one as well. There we go. Right, and then we'll put in a rail stop there and there. Okay. And we're also going to put in a barn here as well. Okay, so you could be moved to there. You can be moved to there. And you can be moved to there. Actually, you could bloody turn around. Just do that. There we go. And then same for here. We do that, and then we put in a splitter. That fixes that. Awesome. Then we just go boom, boom, boom. We want it to go into there. I think I want it to go into there so it distributes more evenly. I really do hate that it does that. Boom. So we want a splitter. Pause the game with a grabber. And that grabber wants to grab milk. Then you'll get milk. And you'll get milk. Okay. Yep, and then we need to run. Oh. This is an issue I've had previously in the game. If I move that barn, they'll all start working. If I move the barn back again, it'll all go terribly wrong and they'll start getting jumped on it. And it's an issue I had previously with an update, and I had to delete the barn and remake the barn. Not sure what does it. I did copy that, but I don't think it copies any information like that anyway, but let's see whether it's going to do it again. Yep, it's going to cause... But okay, so let's test this other thing that I was having issues with. If I put a conveyor belt in there, how quickly do you fill that barn? Yeah, look at that. Look at how absolutely ridiculously quickly that barn is filling. You can't even see the items on the list, and the whole game was slowed down. Yeah, it's just transferring it. So I get a bug barn every now and then. So if anyone ever has that, an issue with barns going wrong, then transfer all your stuff to another barn, and it'll work eventually. Right. So, damn it, I had a cart in here doing something, didn't I? Where is it? Where is this cart? You were delivering, yeah, you were delivering meat to there. Okay, you're now going to use the road on the outside. That's fine. Cheese, Your cloth. You're fine. Okie dokie. Right. So, bump, bump, bump. Oh yeah. Well, you can just about see the wagon through that. That's interesting. Okay, and then we want to grabbers, grab. And I don't think they produce cheese fast enough to overwhelm this belt. So, I think they'd be okay for that. We'll turn the chicken back on again. So you now deliver like that. That's fine. That's fine. You can deliver on there. That doesn't make any difference. This needs to be changed up a bit because I realised this was all completely wrong. There we go. That will stop carts doing weird wacko things. There, I was having everything like offset one behind the road, but I know carts will park on the road, but it's a three-way road, so it's fine. Okay. So now we want a barn. Yeah, I want a bomb. Oh, sorry, that little thing in the corner there keeps appearing, but that's my that key is my mute button. So whenever I'm sneezing or coughing, it pops up because I've muted OBS, so you don't hear me sneeze into the mic. Right, this wants to be filtered to leather and leather and wool and wool. Okay, and I could probably put it on the road because it doesn't matter. And we're going to need a little bit of logic for it. So let's grab those and we'll put it behind it. So we want two of those, we want two of those, two of those. You are going to be set to leather. Your offset's going to be there, you're going to get to that, you're going to get to that, boom, boom. You're going to be less than 50. And you're going to be less than 50 as well. And you're going to be offset to there and set to wool. Okay, and then leather, I'm going to go to the leather stop. And wool is going to go to the wool stop. And I might have to kit start them because I don't think this is going to fire first time around, is it? Or is it? It is. Awesome. The leather one didn't fire. For some reason. I'm not sure why. But now we have too much wool. Yeah, the last one can't dump it in there. Yeah, okay, so we'll upgrade the barn once. So there we go. So it can now store more than it needs to. You're true, so you've turned that one off, but you're false. So I need to manually turn you on. Try and get that to work. Okay. Then I want to grab a caravan, because caravans are really good. Damn it, you. And you want to deliver all the goods from there to there. And yeah, you pick one, the other, one, the other. They're intelligent. The caravans are intelligent. They don't do things in a dumb way. Okay. There we go, you are now going to make warm coats for everyone, which is awesome. One workshop can do that. All it takes, one little workshop. Awesome. I'm going to this is what I was doing earlier on. I was trying to sell wood to here, and I was just literally doing that and just force feeding the wood into the place until it sells it. So it was a little thing. It didn't really help that much. So we'll get another wagon and we'll say, hey, you take warm coats into there. Okay, awesome sauce. Right, we could also sell rails. Excuse me, because I'm not particularly using rails. Do we put rails on here? We didn't. Why didn't we? Was reinforced planks better than rails? Oh no, metal conveyor belts were better than rails, but I don't particularly want to. I think we'll sell some rails as well to try and boost ourselves up a bit. So we'll change this one from metal conveyors to rails. Okay. And that does mean as well I can actually change these caravans that I have filtered, because they will just take anything they can that's in the barn, and they won't just take the first one. They'll take even things around. If there's 3 things in the barn, they'll take 1, 2, 3, and then the first one again. So that works. Unfortunately, our food market is just saturated and it's not selling any more goods to people. Because nobody wants to stuff their face anymore, and we've got lots of money, so we might look to expand around. But you are speciality goods. I didn't filter that barn at all, did I? No. Oops. Okay. Get a worker. Get a worker, and then won't cancel it before we put it down. There we go. You take rail ties, put in there. Because you are going to be filtered to the, yeah. If I unfilter you completely, oh, we've had a, yeah, we've had a problem here, which does make sense actually. I probably want to move that to like here or something, don't I, to stop that happening. In fact, it could probably actually be here. And then I can save that for making cake. The cake doesn't use any of it, but no, we'll put it there. We'll put it there, and I'll just do that for the time being. Get out of the way. You take warm coats, put in there. What are you? Oh, you're grabbing cloth conveyor belts. Ah, okay. You're actually delivering all the way to the top, aren't you? Yeah, probably want to stop that. I think probably want to stop that. Take cloth conveyor belts and put it in that silo. Okay. If you would be so kind. Still filling that up with rail ties. Right, where's the caravan? There it is. Okay. They're running into each other and causing problems. Yeah, because there's only 2 types of goods to grab. It's grabbing one and grabbing that one, then that one, then that one. If there were more wooden coats in there, it would grab wooden coats for the second time. That kind of works. It's going to deliver more goods in one go, but then it's not going to deliver more goods because we're not really going to be producing more goods. You're taking those. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's not a problem. Right. Everything is working. We're still not really making any red coins. I'm going to turn you up. I don't have enough population. No. I have all the houses full. I just don't have enough. Let's see. Let's turn the kitchens down because we are saturated for food at the moment. So we really don't need you producing so much stuff. Okay, that needs to be a metal conveyor belt. Because you're not getting enough milk in to actually produce the things you're producing. Don't have any pastures. Oh, I do have you. I can turn you down now, I think. Yeah, I think we've got to the point where we're not actually struggling per se for stuff. Although we are now out of leather. And that's because we're actually out of animal feed. Okay, so we'll turn up the animal feed. I'm going to leave them on. I'm going to leave the animal feed actually up because I know if demand comes along, these require more than they produce. So yeah, okay, we'll leave them up. That's fine. What do we got here? Farm. Don't need anything in the farm. You aren't needed. You aren't needed. You had 5 workers, so you don't need 5 anymore. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this as well. I added 3 fisheries here to go to these 2, and it saturated fine. Fisheries can apparently be next to each other. They don't matter. They still work 100%. So, plenty of fish in that land there. There's no point turning you up. You don't have the herbs. There's no point turning you up. You don't have the herbs. That's the problem. You're fine. You're high. Yeah, I think. You're higher because it takes 10 seconds to do stuff, so that's fine. But I'm going to turn up this one to 5. That workshop's already on 5. Okay. And we're still not getting enough in because we've run out of rail tyres, is that correct? No, because you're full? Oh, yeah, probably because you're not buying the rail tyres anymore. Yeah. See, the general store can only sell to so many people. Really, what I should do is separate these out. I should have, now I'm allowed multiple general stores, I should have fewer houses to each general store. Because you only need 100 to hit tier 5. So, and then I have 2 general stores which then produce better stuff. So, that's definitely possible. Although the town's not really in an ideal place for that, it could do with being in a much flatter place. I want to purchase some of these terrain around us. This is quite nice over here, so let's spend some of our gold purchasing things over here. Quite a nice little flat area with a bit of water. That's fine. I want to purchase this one here as well. Ah, awesome! Water temple. Oh, that's good. That wasn't the reason I wanted to purchase it. I was thinking putting the town up here. I was honestly thinking of running this down here and then putting the town here, having like one town this side or one town that side. You can move them at a later date. I can't do it right now, I don't think. No. But I believe you can move them later on. And this is pretty empty. I could flatten this down a bit and have 2 towns either side that aren't connected to each other, and have a rail system come from these 4 barns all the way down, drop off the goods and come all the way back in. I kind of like that idea. I kind of like the idea of doing that, but we will see. Let me know what you think of that. Should I give that a go? Go and put the town on top of a hill. I mean, I'd flatten it out a little bit, not majorly. I'd flatten it out just to, a bit to. I'd probably have it like streets. I'd have like 1 row of houses lower, then 1 row of the houses lower, and then the same on this side. We'd do. I'd only flatten out areas that I need to for putting the building in. There is 3 thick. That's fine. There's 2 thick. I'd have to make that 3 for a house, and so on and so forth. Yeah, yeah. Should I move the town up here and then don't have a connecting road in between it? Have that side be one town and this side be another town, and if the road doesn't connect, then because the only way a general store or any store can sell to a house is if it's connected via a road. So if I move that to here, he is no longer connected to any of those, so we'll not get any goods sent to him. So you see that's not highlighted. So it must be connected via a road. So in theory, I could build like this, these on this side, and 4 on the other side as well, and not have the connecting road, just take out the middle section, and they would not be able to talk to each other. So I kind of like that idea, but let me know what you think, whether I should move it up there. I could just build a second town up there, but I don't want to have goods going 2 different directions. I've already got too many carts doing things. I think I'd much rather have them come deliver everything to these barns here, and then have a rail system go along and have like 4 carts designed for that, grabbing those 4 things, and 4 carts grabbing those 4 things. And so we'd have 4, 8, 12, 16 carts on it, driving around in circles, delivering the goods they have. Yeah. Let me know what you think of that. Right, so what else do I want to have a look at? We've got mana over here we still need to look into. We did just unlock the mana research, which is awesome. That means we can now unlock magic jewelry. This requires magic jewelry and elemental extraction. Elemental extraction requires base level 8. Okay. How do we get base level 8? Requires 40 enchanted books. Now the enchanted books comes from an enchanter, which I think we've just unlocked, haven't we? Yeah. Yes, we have. Awesome. Right, let's put it up here. Right. And you can make enchanted books, which come from normal books and mana power. You can also make health potions, which sell for... No, they sell for blue coins. Don't want that. You don't want. I'm currently struggling for red coins here, so enchanted books. Okie dokie. Well, we're making books down here, and you can use enchanted books, I think, as well for... Yeah. Okay. Right. Stop for a moment, if you'd be so kind. Put your coins back in there. Move you over here. But what I'm going to do is move the research again. Move you to here. Let's grab a barn. That there. Let's turn off this here. And you can produce books and put books into there. And we're going to move this whole setup up to our enchanting place, because then the enchanter can use the books up here. And we can have the research over here using enchanted books for research, which is awesome. Okay, back that this here. Put it there, shall we? That's what we'll do. So let's see, if the school's now going to be here on the edge, above all, and school, you're going to do magic jewelry because that's the next thing you can do. Oh, I've gone past it. You can stop. Oh, you're actually not producing enough paper. Okay, turn you up. Turn you up all the bloody way, shall we? Are there trees up here? There are trees up here. Cool, we can just harvest these trees. That works. Essentially, I just want to use up all the leather that's in this run. I don't want to waste it, because leather isn't exactly in abundance at the moment. Oh, corn here as well, that could be useful. I really need herbs. That's the thing. I need to bring some herbs in because this is all struggling for herbs. Then this is producing our blue coins. We're okay for that for the minute. Just concerned when we run out of rails in there that we're not going to be able to keep up with demand. But then the issue is it isn't demand. It's we're just not selling enough things. Yeah, we reinforce iron planks as well and pickaxes. Pickaxes are a good source. But they all require iron, and iron we're struggling with. Actually, no, we're not. Ah, did this fire? Did this fire and turn that off? It did. It did. That iron has been turned off. Awesome. Cool. Okay. You. Oh, you're still making mana crystals, yeah. You'd be so kind as to just empty yourself out, fill that up there, and then you can become a different style barn. You're going to be mana crystals now, I'm afraid. I think you can probably become books because I think you're a standard barn. Bookie, book. There we go. I think you're just a 50. Yeah, you are a standard barn. Okay. Right, you all done down here? Yeah, look at that. Right. Stop. You've probably got way more trees than you ever need now. No, you haven't? Blimey. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because we're moving them, we're not deleting them, so we're not going to lose anything. Okay, so Forester. Would probably do well in there. Got a couple of apple trees as well if you ever want to have access to apple trees. Yeah, I think you can go in there. So number 8. Up 1. Remove resource. Then remove those 2 trees as well. You go there. Yep. Lumber mill. Go there. Along with the well. A workshop which currently produces books for us. And go there. And the school's not going to go there, then the school is going to go probably up here somewhere. But your books, so you can go there. Okay, and that all should just work. Right, so let's put in some cloth conveyor belts. So you to there, you to there, you to there, you to there. You require access to leather. That's the only awkward bit. Okay, and then you're, oh damn it. Damn it. We have books already. We don't need another barn with books in. Why are you saying you've got... How strange. Hey, we don't need you. You're not required, okay? Thank you, but no. Okay, so you're going to very slowly produce books. That's fine. Okay, grab on there, like so. Okay, you require mana power, which requires converting these mana crystals into mana power under the ground. Now that's doable because once we get underground access, we're fine. But we can't do that now because we need to produce the pipes for it. So I'm kind of jumping the gun here a little bit because we don't actually need any of this here. The school can go up there for the minute somewhere and we can figure out stuff there. But yeah, okay, and then this can all be just removed so it's not like it never happened. There we go. Okay, so we are also going to need a workshop here producing... Oh, no, not a workshop. Who is it then that makes the pipes? Maniforge? It is a Maniforge. Ah, you require pipes, mana crystals. That is really awkward. I mean, I've got iron up here. Maybe I could just tap off the iron here and... Yep, that's what I'm going to do. This is going to be completely independent. Okay. So... we want a machine shop. There. And this machine shop wants to make... steam pipes. We want another mana forge, and that mana forge wants to make mana pipes. And to make steam pipes you need iron ingots, which means we need a forge up here which has access to coal and iron. Now that's easily doable. Forge. Because we can put the forge there and say, hey, you make iron plates if you would be so kind. Boom. And we just put a splitter in. There we go. And iron. We can do by... and flatten down the train there. Yeah, it's going to cost a bit of money, but it's fine. Oh no, we need to go one more back. There we go. Right, pause the game. Good. So you're stealing all the iron from here. But what we're going to do is we're going to put in a pusher there, there and there. So when the iron comes onto this belt, it will be pushed into the packages, sorry. And then if there's no space, it will move along the belt and up there. Really we only need one bit doing that because that'll be enough for all of it. Yeah, I probably only need the last one actually doing that, didn't I? Yeah. Like that, there we go. So we've just got the one that loops around. Don't need all of them doing it. And you will get that and you'll produce the iron. You are going to go there. You're going to get that. And then you are going to go there. And I'm going to regret doing this so small, close together. I know I am, but you need fuel as well. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. We can run the fuel like that with another splitter. In fact, you know what? We'll just do the one splitter there. And then I'll grab a pusher and give priority to the forge. And there we go. We are now producing steam pipes. And I need somewhere to store that. I don't want to remove any of this stuff. Not so fussed about the coal, but I don't want to remove the mana. Although we don't have many mana shards here. So having another mana shard mine might not be a bad thing there. So we want to go up that way. So we're going to grab another barn, put it there. Do that. And now we're producing mana pipes, which is awesome. Okay. You, in order to make the enchanted books, just require books. Go there. We're going to have another barn. So. And I don't know why I'm doing everything with cloth conveyor belts over here, but I am. So that's what we're going to stick to. Okay, so you need mana power. So let's look into building our first mana power thing. What we need is a transmitter, a receiver, and at least one recharger. Okay, and for anyone who's never used these before, they are a little different. The transmitter can transmit mana crystals underground into essentially they become like a mana power in the grid here. There's another button for it. Yeah, G brings up the steam grid, so you have your steam pipes, and T brings up the mana grid. Is it? Are they the same grid now? Do you know? I'm really not sure. Let's have a look. See here. Hold on. The pipes. Mana pipe. Oh, of course. Ah, yeah. Because there was a change. There was a change. Pipes can now actually go overground as well as underground. So if you want to cross a pipe over, you'd have to bring it along, bring it up, over, and then underneath it as well. So that's why T and G are exactly the same. There used to be two different grids, now there's one. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I don't know how you can't actually connect to a building on the surface. It's got to be done underground. So you see, there's a little when you do it, it's got there's the underground hook to it. When you go directly above them, it is actually directly underneath them. So right, so I'm going to remove these bits of grain here. I'm going to leave the air stone because we may need that yet. So the transmitter transmits the stuff to underground. The receiver brings it back, and the recharger does exactly what it says on the tin. It recharges it. So what we want to do is we want to go underground. We want to build our mana pipes. We want to go from the mana transmitter to the building, and that will create a link. You see it's traveling that direction. And then from there, the mana connector to create another link. And then back on the surface, you want to go like that. Oh, like that. So the mana receiver outputs onto this belt. Goes into the recharger. The recharger takes normal gold to recharge crystals, and then puts it back into the system. It goes underground again. So then all you need to do is bootstrap it or kickstart it with a load of whatever crystal you need. This needs mana power, so we want to just have mana crystals. So let's grab we'll do a wagon, because a wagon only gets 4. And we'll do that, and then the wagon will put 4 of those in there. Look, and we'll stop him. We'll go back underground. He says not be able to get back under there now. Where is the? Oh no, that's not it. Okay, I don't know how to get to that. There we go. Right, there we go. And you can see the crystals. They end up in here. They come along. They discharge. They go back. It's very quick, very quick. But they end up coming into the recharger. The recharger recharges them. Takes 4 seconds. Comes back in there. That gives this the mana power in order to produce enchanted books. And the enchanted book goes in here and then go off into the school to be used. But we will eventually make a stack of those. So we're probably going to need a few more mana crystals in there. Finding the balance is interesting because you've got to figure out how much that needs, but you don't want to oversaturate this. If you put too many in here, the recharger can't deal with it and they end up just sat on the belt doing nothing. So you need another recharger to balance it out. So it's kind of difficult to keep it balanced, but yeah, there's no way to speed these up. You just have to produce. You have to build more of them essentially. So just like this, you know, you can just do something like that. This is a very, very compact design, not the sort of design I would normally use. I'm going to take that one. There we go. Right. So this one's now put into these two, and then these two are going back into the transmitter, and it's going back around the system. So you'll know when you haven't got enough mana recharges, because the mana receiver will have ones in its input. If it's got any in its output, if it's got any stored inside it, you need more receivers. And if you're not getting enough power, you need more crystals into the mix. So then you know once this is full and staying full, and you don't have any more in the output here, and that's the ratio. There are no numbers I can give you for it. It is just sort of understanding how it goes, because it depends on the demand. I mean, some things take longer to do than others. You can speed these up and slow these down if you want to. It's sort of, yeah. At the moment, both these recharges are full, so if I add any more to the system, it's going to fill up. So they can take 4, and we put 12 in the system, did we? Wasn't that? Yeah. You see, that's pretty much going one every go, and that's working. I mean, I want to say I put 12 in the system, but maybe I only put 8. So yeah, so maybe it's 1 wagon per recharger, and then you can figure out what you need. So this probably needs more recharges, but I built this badly. I built this very badly. Let me show you how I would normally build these things, which is not like this. I would normally build them like this. Like that, and then it's completely expandable, and if you add another set of recharges on the side, you just put another splitter on the end and then run it in there. You don't have to worry about the input not really being fast enough, because it's very rare all 3 of these can, or even 5 of these can do too much to get the mana transmitter bogged down. You could always run the belts along to the edge if you wanted to, but that's generally how I do it. And then we would need to put in another one there. We also would need to go into here and move that to there. Now you've got to be careful with these though, because if you have another building that requires mana power, like over here, it's not so bad, because we can build one over here and it works. But then if we need to run mana power from, I don't even know, over here along, if you cross them, they can do weird things, end up sending gems the wrong direction and stuff. So that's kind of where I suppose the above ground stuff comes into it. If I wanted to cross, say, from here to there, right now I'll do that, and if a gem gets blocked, you could push one coming down this way onto that, or you could push one from here down to there. So I suppose what you'd do is you would remove those two like that. You do something like that. Oh, you've got to make sure you connect them all. You've got to drag, click and drag. You can't just click normally. And if you move the wrong way, you'll see it's travelling the wrong way. It's a little difficult to see. It's a bit fast, that transmitter, but there you go. Now we're full up. We've got too many mana, well, probably just a little too many mana crystals in there. And the reason we have too many is because I have not told. I let that wagon go, so it's ended up putting way too many in there. So yeah, I wanted, what, 12 in there, and I put in, I don't even know how many. Oops, that was a mistake. Speed you up more people. Oh well. You live and learn. You live and learn. But it doesn't matter. They don't go anywhere when they're in there. I don't know how to get into the other grid. There was a way to get into the other grid. K work overview. That's new. I've got 2 wagons doing nothing. You are. Oh yeah, you're. Yeah, bring rail ties to here. You're doing anything? So if you press K on the keyboard, you get a work overview, so you can see what everything is doing. Awesome. So I've got 1 wagon just sleeping. which is you, because you should be putting stuff in there. So yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, but I don't know how to get into that grid. I is the shared inventory. So I is your overall inventory. That's everything you have in stock. P is goods. I should know these shortcut keys, but I don't. How do I get to display grid overlay? G. But I thought T was supposed to be the... Ah, it's down here. Omni pipe. There we go. I'm blind. I'm blind. Right. So to get back to what I was saying, yeah, if we run this down here, and we want to go over the top, and come in, what we need to do is we need to grab our Omni pipes again, or our mana pipes. Then you can run them overground as well, but I don't know how to connect them. Yeah, I'm not actually sure how... Well, they're in the wrong place anyway. No, that one's not. That one's in the correct place. I'm not quite sure how... I don't know whether that is connected or not. That was a mistake. Sorry. Yeah, I don't actually know how to connect them or not. They may just connect that way. We'll come to it when we eventually get to it. So why has this all stopped? Because this building no longer requires that, because it needs books. It doesn't have books because it doesn't have leather. Okay, so we're going to have to fix that in the next episode, because yeah, we'll have to bring that over next time. So we have some mana pipes going. We have some bits and pieces going. We don't have any. But we do have enough for our magic jewellery to be going along, so that is good. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. I hope to see you again in the next one, and until then, as always, have fun.